every single Marvel movie, part one. That is right. There has been so many Marvel movies, nearly 100 of them, that I had to split this ranking into three parts. I think I don't know how many parts still. Maybe I'm hoping three. First is gonna be the first half of the MCU, so phase one. Then it's gonna be phase two. Then and then so on and so forth until we get to a brand new day or Doomsday. Brand new day. So Fantastic Four basically. So, and I'm gonna be ranking on them if they're a disaster, bad, average, fantastic, or an absolute masterpiece of a movie that can never be replicated again, and they should just quit after that brilliant movie. Whew. So, anyways, let's get started in 2008's Iron Man. Everyone knows the story. I feel like everyone has watched Iron Man, though I don't even have to explain the story. So, billionaire playboy philanthropist, blown up by a bomb, kidnapped, makes an iron suit, goes back home, decides to be a good guy, makes another iron suit, becomes Iron Man, saves the day, boom, there we go. That's a short version of the story, and a lazy way to say. But again, this movie, it's just amazing. Perfect. Is it fantastic? No, it's a masterpiece. So, I'm ranking this as a masterpiece. Why? Because first of all, Iron Man is one of my favorite superhero movies, or one of my favorite superheroes. Spider-Man obviously being number one, no matter what. You cannot stop me from being a Spider-Man fan. I will goon the Spider-Man every single day. You cannot stop me. Let's just ignore that ever happened, guys. Anyways, Iron Man is a great movie, and it was the kickstart to the MCU. So basically, it had a lot on the soldiers. If it failed, goodbye to the MCU. That shit didn't even start. It would fail more. It would have failed more than Green Lantern, and we don't even talk about DC's Green Lantern. It sucks so bad. Ryan Reynolds, who came to Marvel. So, anyways, again, Robert Downey Jr. Great casting, and at the time, people were pretty mad at the casting because they thought it wouldn't be a good person because, first of all, his past addictions to substance on it. So again, Iron Man. I don't care. I will glaze this movie until I am dead. I would glaze this movie. So it's going in the masterpiece section, and let's go to June 2008. Oh, we go to the big green giant. Only got one movie, The Incredible Hulk. This is basically is based on Bruce Banner, a scientist who's living in Brazil because he jumped from fucking America to Brazil because his giant green alter ego, the Hulk, which basically if he gets mad, he has to get mad and comes out and just roar, just start screaming and smashing. Pause. So what is this movie? I like watching it. It was good, but it's kind of like that week. Like you got perfect movies, and then you got that one jump, that one stump in the middle. So what is it? It's fantastic. It's good, but it's not like Iron Man level good. And this is like the only Incredible Hulk movie in the MCU, like because of Universal not wanting to make a sequel to the Incredible Hulk. Anyways, now that we talked about the big giant green biggie, let's go on to 2011. 2010, I meant. Sorry, 2010. In 2010, we've got the sequel to Iron Man. So basically, the first sequel of the MCU, Iron Man 2. Basically, Iron Man's living the best life. And by best life, I mean that he is dying. Who doesn't love that? Dying. The best life you could ever imagine. That's bad. Anyways, Iron Man is attacked by a Russian dude, a guy from Russian, because he killed his dad. I guess I don't remember that. Anyways, then the Russian guy teams up with the Hammer Industries guy, the rival to Iron Man, and you're about to see in an Iron Man trilogy, most of his villains come from being rivals of him or wanting to be better than him. So anyways, Hammer Industries, I don't know, just, oh my god, I still can't believe that they named the guy Justin Hammer. What was Stan Lee thinking back in the day? No offense. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. Anyways, Iron Man 2 is good. I see people complaining about it. It's like the weaker sauce in the. It's like the weak one in the trilogy. I think it was decent. I feel like it's the same as the Incredible Hulk, like pacing wise, but story, it was good story. War Machine was introduced, and again, I loved Iron Man. So I'm gonna rank this the same ranking as the Incredible Hulk. Fantastic. Again, good movie, but there's better ones out there. And I know I'm being too good on this, but there's average, bad, and disaster, and those are later in the MCU. So let's go to 2011. Now, Thor is the movie where we actually go to an average movie, just like a normal average movie, which is wild because nowadays people say, "Oh, this is just your average superhero movie." But back in the day, the superhero genre was pretty new. So, average meant like just a normal regular movie with like a villain, like say like a Top Gun or some shit like that. Say like an average, like the average Christopher Reeve Superman, basically that. And again, I love the casting they picked. Chris Hemsworth's Thor, amazing after almost 10 years. Like, chef kiss. It was amazing, man. So, Thor, basically, the god of thunder, has a hammer. His ego gets to him, starts a war. His father sends it to Earth, finds the love interest. Yeah, everyone knows that. Then he learns to take responsibility and not have an ego, which is the lesson we should all learn. Never have an ego. And I know lots of YouTubers who have egos, or streamers who have egos. Jack Doherty. Anyways, I say Thor is a good movie, but again, I'm gonna have to. It's a good movie, good story, but it's an average superhero movie basically. And I kind of have to agree. Thor hasn't had like a good movie, good movie. Thor: The Dark World was just good, bad, not good, bad. And we don't even talk. People don't even want to talk about Love and Thunder. The only good one was Ragnarok. But here's the thing, Thor needs to be focused on the god aspects. They made him more like a clown, basically. But again, I'm gonna have to rank Thor in average movie. Alright, we are now in Captain America: The First Avenger. Yes, what the fuck? Captain America: The First Avenger is the story of a little man, getting a super soldier serum from the government or from the army, and becoming buff as hell, and then becoming the great Captain America. Fights a guy with a Red Skull. Literally, his name is Red Skull, and he defeats. He's basically the MCU's German artist man. This is the MCU's German artist man. So, Captain America stops him easily, but in the process has bombs on the plane. Now, he can either do this, land the plane safely, but risk killing people with the bombs, or sorry, what the fuck was I on about? He can either fly back to the city with the bombs on board, exploding everything in the city, or crash the plane into some ice. So, he crashed the plane into some ice, because reasonable. So, he crashes the plane into ice and freezes. 70 years later. Also, this movie takes place during World War II. So, 70 years later, he wakes up, looks around New York City with everything being remodeled, and Nick Fury appears. Nick Fury is Samuel L. Jackson, who has been in the first Iron Man movie. I'm pretty sure. No, was he? I don't remember if he was in the Incredible Hulk, but you know who was in the Incredible Hulk? Iron Man in the post-credit scene. So, anyways, Nick Fury is basically recruiting his team. So, Captain America is one of them, and this team comes into play later next year. So let's go to 2012, my year, baby. 2012, The Avengers release in a beautiful, amazing movie. Perfecto. It was perfecto. The first Avengers movie is amazing. Iron Man's peak right here, but it's just an amazing movie. Okay, so basically, quick recovery. Nick Fury assembles the team. Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, or Bruce Banner at the time, Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, Clint Barton, I think that's his name, Hawkeye, and Thor, who have all across the movies have been leading up to this movie. So they do what they do best and save the world from Thor's brother Loki, who has a tesseract and a spear, who stabs people, mind controls them, and yeah. So at the end, a big final battle in New York with a laser beaming up in the sky, because every 2000s movie had to have a laser beaming up into the sky in New York, because that's how you make money. So anyways, with that, they stop them, they save the day, they go their separate ways until the world needs them again. And boom, the end. Amazing. It's an amazing movie. Oh, I forgot to rank Thor. Oh no, I forgot to rank Captain America. Why did you realize that? Captain America is a fantastic movie. There we go. Fantastic. There. Sorry. Anyways, Avengers is a masterpiece. I don't care how much money you give me to say Avengers is bad. It is good. Avengers, it's a masterpiece, but there's also more masterpieces of Avengers movies. But we gotta wait till get to those because we gotta rank the first ones first. But I have something to say after this. So Avengers is average. Whoa! It is not average. It is masterpiece. So let's go on to you thought I was gonna say the next one. I got you pretty good. No, this is where part 1 ends. As you can see, I'm separating them by phases. So if my theory is correct, we should go through 5 phases. So 5 parts. Jesus Christ, I hope not. So this is gonna be the first phase. So there's gonna be basically 5 parts to this. I'm so sorry. I'm not milking it. I just want to do this without making this video 1 hour long. So each phase is gonna get its own episode where I rank each one of them. And only the movies, no TV shows. That's even gonna be a whole hour for phase 5 and 4. So I'll see you guys in the next part, in part 2 of ranking all these movies. And let's go. Goodbye. And I keep forgetting to say, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. So subscribe, please. We're like 2 inches away from. We're like 5. Like we're like on the verge of busting the 200. Please, just stroke it a little more. Please, just stroke it a little more. Just subscribe. Every time you subscribe, you stroke it a little more. And like we're on the verge of busting to 200. Like please, just subscribe. We're almost there. Please subscribe. I'll do anything, please. And also, once my channel gets monetized, I will build a wooden car that works as a bicycle. So if the channel gets monetized quickly enough, or if I get 1,000 subscribers, I will be building a car bicycle. Basically a car, but it's a bicycle, so technically I can use it. So make sure to subscribe so I can get my goal. Also, we are so close we're also close enough to 500 subscribers, and that is my goal. My goal is to get 500 subscribers before the end of the year. So subscribe, and see you guys in the next one. Peace out to you.